So we talked about hitters counts, and I kind of want to expound upon that a little bit. Not just hitters counts, but counts in general. We need to be able to understand how to approach at bats. Again, if you have a good plan, it's not that's going to work out all the time, but if you have a plan as a hitter, you're going to be successful more times than otherwise, or you're going to be more successful than you would be without a plan. So when we talk about counts, we need to understand what we should be thinking about as the count goes. We're not just seeing and hitting the ball. Okay, now, at certain levels you can do that, but of course, as you get to better pitching at higher levels, you need to have more than that in your plan. You need to be able to really think, or be able to think through counts as they change, because counts, every pitch, they change. So my thing is, the further ahead in the count that I am, the smaller my hitting zone gets. We're talking about hitting zones. The further behind in the count I get, the bigger my hitting zone. And the reasons are obvious. If I'm way ahead, if it's 2-0, if it's 3-0, 3-1 for the most part, I can look for a pitch in a spot. One pitch, one spot. For example, like I said in the previous video, I like the ball, fastball, middle end. That's a pitch that I feel like I can get to and hit it out of the ballpark. If I'm looking for a 2-0 fastball inside, there's no reason for me to swing at a 2-0 fastball outside. That's not what I'm looking for. Guess what? If that pitcher throws me a strike, 2-0, it's 2-1 now. I'm still ahead in the count, still a hitter's count. He's still got to come to me. Now, that doesn't mean that he's going to throw a fastball. He can throw anything he wants. But I challenge a hitter to throw me his breaking ball for a strike repeatedly. If he can do that, I may end up tipping my cap to him. But most guys have trouble throwing their breaking ball for strikes in any count. So I can still reasonably expect a fastball to hit where I like it. So again, the further ahead I am, the more I can shrink my zone. I'm looking for a specific pitch in a specific area. Now, as that pitcher gets back into the count, he runs it even, 1-1 or 2-2. And of course, anytime I get 2 strikes, I got to expand my zone so that I can protect the plate. I can't be looking one pitch, one spot, 2 strikes, and he throws one out on the corner and I take it for strike 3. That's not acceptable. We know we can't do that. So of course, as the count gets longer, as it deepens, as the pitcher evens things back up, I got to expand my zone. So again, in summary, hitters, you have to be able to go with an approach, and you have to be able to amend that approach as the at-bat changes. So the further ahead I am, the 2-0s, the 3-1s, the 3-0s, the smaller my zone can be, because I'm looking, or should be, because I'm looking for a certain pitch. As that at-bat goes longer, or if I fall behind in the count, I have to now expand my zone, because we can never go down looking.